This conference will now be recorded.
See, now today we are going to discuss on the file system of SAP. Today we are going to discuss about file system of SAP on which you are going to work for many years. So you should know what are you doing and where your files are going to save and what type of errors you are getting. If you get any kind of error, where you need to go and check for those errors. So we are going to discuss all these things briefly in next 1 hour. Okay. See, now we have a file system. In file system, what we have, mostly we have C drive and we have D drive and we have E drive. Depending upon, you can create drive as much as space you have in your hard drive. So most probably what we do, you take examples of Windows environment. So here what you do in C drive, what you install? You install operating system. What operating system? Depends which is latest. Today latest is 2019. People may go 2012, 16 or 19. 2003 is outdated now. Still people are using. They are very comfortable. They using no problem. But if they want to be totally new, they can use it 2019. No problem. Then when you install a system, you need to give a swap size of 50 GB. Like for operating system, you take 150 GB of space, okay, from which 100 GB you keep for operating system and 50 GB for swap size. Okay, I'm talking about real-time servers. Okay, now you come to D drive. So what you want in D drive, you're going to install SAP, okay, application server, and the database called Oracle. It required 500 GB of space. It required 500 GB of space. So you use D drive as 500 GB. Okay. Then you have to have one drive called E drive where you can save your dumps. You can save your dumps over there. What type of dumps? The things which you downloaded from marketplace for installing this system. Those are dumps nearly about 50 to 60 GB of a 40 GB. It depends if you do kernel upgrade, patch upgrade, EHP upgrade. It goes on increasing. So you need to take those things in drive E. Or suppose if you keep it in external drive, okay, sometimes you keep it in external drive and you start installation, what happened? It will take much of time to read and write from external drive. So you have to keep in one drive itself where you can copy internally. Okay, it doesn't require internet anything. It work locally, but it works faster. Other than that, we need to create C drive, D drive, E drive in one single system only, and we have to differentiate space 150 GB, 500 GB, and here comes 100 GB. Now we are good to go. Now your system is ready. Now when you say your system is ready, system is installed, so at that time you need to know what all things you have in your system. What all things mean? Wherever you go, you will find one folder called USR SAP. Is a common folder, USR SAP. Then one thing called SID. SID replaced with your SID, which you have been given while the time of installation. Like I give TST, DEV, KEV, any 3-digit letter that is replied by this SID. Then in that you have two things. When you go to SID, you find two things. Either you can go to DVBMGS, either you can go to SYS. Either you can go to either you can go to DVBMGS or either you can go to SYS. These are the two folders you have. So you you have to take a deep dive into that because it has got many things to do. When you go to DVBMGS XX, what XX? The 00 is replaced by XX or any instance number which you provide, like 012 00 to 99, any number. So in DVBMGS, what do you find? You find some folders like work folder, exe folder, sec folder, IGS folder, and the log folder and the data folder. So what are all these things? You should know all these things because when you like in a live environment, you should know if error comes, where to jump and check error. Otherwise, if you don't know the path to check error, it will take days to solve. If you know, oh, this is the error, I just want to go, I'll just go in here and check my error. We will solve it in within next 1 hour. You will get rid of that error because if you know that where to find the logs. If you find proper log, your 90% work is done. Then you have to just implement that logs only. What is important over here? You should know where your log file gets stored if error comes, which 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 files to be read. at when error occurs in a system. That is one most thing you should like to know. Okay. Now we'll jump onto system and try to show you everything over there. Okay. I'll jump onto system, and here, as I discussed, we're discussing OS. Then I need to go to OS of a system. I'll come out over here. I'll come out from here. I totally came out. Now what I'll do, I'll go to see here. You see, we have folder called USR. You have folder called USR. This is a SAP. Okay, not accessible. Oh my God. So this is your path. This is another path by which from operating system, from application server also, you can reach the path whichever you want. Just now I discussed about DVB They were given name as 58. So in that, what I'm seeing, I have seen data folder, exe folder, IGS folder, log folder, sec folder, work folder, where work folder plays a vital role. Work folder plays a vital role. What? Why? Because here you see all the work process started from DEVW02, the number of process you have. How to check how many process you have? You just go here, SM50, the how many process you have from 0000 to 14, matlab you have 15 processes. Okay, this is W0, W1, W2, W3, W4, like W15, 14, sorry. When error occurs, if a system is down at 9.3 for any reason, we have to jump on to error 1, this 0 only, because 0 return a latest log. 0 will return always a latest log. So where to how to check that 0? What transaction you hit? You can check from here what transaction I have it here, because here nothing is been nobody is working, it shows nothing. But if you see live server, it shows ki this somebody did some update, somebody tried to insert something, and you read here, see 15 records only read. But if you see live server, it shows some millions of records are reading. Because of that, it get failed. Now if you want to dig deeper into that, you have to go to AL11. From operate this application level, AL11, and you just find out where is that DBBMGS. This is your DBBMGS. Okay. Now we have to go to work folder. Now what you have to search here? My target to search W0. What is W underscore dev underscore W0? Go down. See, dev, these are the RFCs. We discussed about RFCs also. See, these are the RFCs also we have. If RFC gets failed, you check here. Now you see, I went into W0 and W0 old. What is this again old? There is a fixed space like 4 MB, 5 MB or 10 MB space. If that is occupied by the W0, it automatically convert it into old and starting writing a new log. And whenever your system gets fooled for any reason without knowing you, the first thing what you do, you have to delete that star.old in work folder. If you haven't touched that folder from last 6 months or 8 months, okay, everything working fine. But whenever you require a 1 GB space immediately, that file system full, no problem. File system full, don't be in fumble, don't be in hurry. Take peace of mind and first go to work directory and see you have old files. You delete old files, you will get 3 GB of space, minimum 3 GB of space. Then what happened? Your recipe start running. To fill a 3 GB, it will take for like 1 or 2 days. So by that time, you can ask OS team, please increase space, because you are not, if you are the owner of OS also, you can increase, no problem. But the owner is OS team, just send them a mail saying that "Ki my file system has been full, please give me space." And they will do this activity in next to 3 hours. Put everybody in CC. They will do it in 2 3 hours. You are free. Why? This old has to be there in system because it is a emergency space required by basis consultant. If you remove this every week, what happened when system really require 10 MB of space and you deleted 1 day before, then you have to wait 4 hours to start your system because you do not have single MB space in your system. This is like a saving back account. Whenever you want, use your money. Whenever you require in emergency, you can use it for emergency purpose. If you have 15,000 in saving account, don't use that account for 2 3 years 4 years, but whenever you put it's very emergency, just go and withdraw the amount because of emergency. That this old account is like that, you are saving account, you just keep it like that only. If you do practice to delete every after 2 weeks 3 weeks, then what happen? Nobody will tell ki you are doing good things. But when system is not available for 10 minutes also, they start scobbling you. What happened? Why you did? What happened? You take some action like this, that. So you keep these files with you. These are useful when it is required at the most. I am doing that only, and my friends will do that also. You also keep the same track. Never delete old file. Delete when it's required at very most. Okay. Then W0. What is W0? The log file. You get a system is down. No problem. No fumbling. Just go here and start reading your trace file. Read it calmly, but to most of the times at end of the time, it will show you the date. See 7th of January 8:20. Okay, 7th of January 8 is latest log. If you know your system failed at 8:19 or 8:18, then you have to check logs after 8:20 only. The system when fails, check 3 minutes 4 minutes before log. Because of those reasons your system might get failed, or for any reason it get hampered or not able to log in. So it's very easy. Just check time. System fail time at 8:20, you start checking logs from 8:15 to 8:25. You may get something because this file has many things from many days. See 7th January, from yesterday started writing. If you start searching from here, you find nothing because system was up and running at that time. When system was failed, system failed at today. This 4:30 in the morning. So it's write every day files and move it to the old and started writing new things every day. Trails files. Okay, this is the latest trace. 4:31, no. Morning 4:31, no. System failed at 8:17 or 8:18. So starting searching from here. Here you will find exact reason why system failed. Then you start taking action. Okay, you are this is one reason. So W0 is most important file. Okay, not W0, W1, W all files are very important, where you can find a latest logs why system get failed, or for any reason you see one user using more space. I'll show you this particular dialog process using using from 10 to 3 hours. What he's doing, you don't know. You never call him. You just go here and check, or go to this W8 from where here, go to W8 and search what is doing why. Where is this W8, W13, W19, W2, W8? Go and search here. What happened? So you will get everything in detail. What's went wrong in system at that particular point of time. That is what work folder. Okay. Now we'll come to our Word document. This is what we have seen. What we have seen till now, we have seen work folder, which is very important. Okay. Then we see exe files. What is exe files? Exe file, you find all your kernel files over here. You find all your kernel files over here. So how to check your kernel files? See, dbabmgs exe. Okay, just click on that. Wherever you find exe, you can find the data binary also exe file. So what you have in exe, these are our files. See, I think you heard I did kernel upgrade, I did patch upgrade. What you upgrade? What you upgrade? You didn't upgrade. You do nothing. You haven't done any magic. What you done? Your system is upgraded in 2018 December 2019. They release a new kernel file. Okay, you just have to take backup of this existing copy. The files remain same, number of files remain same, but it replaced with the new files. Same files replaced with the new files, like Android phone. Now as and when new things come, what do? You just put your phone for upgrade, Android upgrade for 15-20 minutes with the speed of internet. It will be updated. Then you can see the screen changes, new features came, new things come, the upgrade. Here also, if you do kernel upgrade, your system's working smoothly, because for some of the processes, it requires new kernel files, new kernel binary files. See, these all are binary files. These all are binary files. So some of the processes get stuck for some reason. When you Google it and see, it says your kernel level should be at 2019 December, but to check your kernel is at 2018. They don't give you date, they will give you a kernel number. It should be at 740, it should be at 730. You check, you are in 723 only. Then what you do? Immediately ask the manager, this weekend we'll do the kernel upgrade. Why? You tell them this is the reason. But but I seen of many foreign countries, US, like outside India countries, US, yeah, any France, anything, what they have a fixed schedules. They have the fixed calendars when to change what. On 1st of Jan, they will give a calendar for 31st till 31st December. What basis will do regular then, other than regular activities. Regular activities monitor all the things, and this patch upgrade. 31st of December, 31st of January, patch upgrade. 4th of February, take backup of system. 6th of February, kernel upgrade. So 8th of February, stack upgrade. So accordingly, you have to plan. Even it is Monday, Sunday, they don't care. They will see your calendar, then you have to align everything and start doing the activities. You know, 8th of February I have to do this. So first I need approval, so I need space, I need file system. There's all those things, because they will not at all in hurry. They will give 1 year time to think and plan your calendar. They will plan their calendar, then you have to plan your calendar accordingly. Once things are get done, you have to put the Excel mark in, hello, okay, it's been finished, it's been finished. They would never call you, they just send Excel sheet in Google Drive saying that this thing is done. If they found 8th of February activity is not done, immediately 9th of Jan they call you. What happens, sir? Actually not updated. If you forget, no problem. If you haven't done, that is a big trouble for you, because they already prepared for everything over there. Then you have to act. You are act, because they need to shut down. They will keep user out of the system. They will give downtime. But you haven't seen, you haven't worked means again they have to do everything, and they will make a complaint on you saying that you are not working fine, but you are skipping activities from monthly yearly calendar. Okay, don't do that. Now exe file you see, and SAP, what is the SecPSC file? Here we have all trusted certificate files. Here we have all trusted certificates, all certificates which are applied in your system, you find over here. The transaction code is to see as trust. The transaction code where I can see all my certificates all installed over here. All my certificates are installed over here. See this. These are my certificates. Used till 2038. Okay. Certificate till 2038. All certificates lie under sec folder in at OS level. When we install our system, I'll show you in secure manner way to check these files also. Okay. Now see IGS. What is IGS now? IGS means is a Internet Graphics Server. When you implement portal or any CRM, SRM, which requires portal activities, at that time you need to use this IGS. Until that, nobody use IGS. I'll show you where you find IGS. It find at your console. You find this at your console. This is a console. Go here. See IGS. Can you able to see IGS server? This should be updated always. Most probably what happened when your company started implementation, they never take care of this IGS because they haven't implement portal system now. After 3 years, they come up with the idea key, we'll implement this portal kind of thing. At that time, when they implement portal and connect it with the ECC systems for getting users and all, what happened? This IGS plays a vital role because if you are not updating this, your portal will not start because this IGS server is of 2018 and now implementing portal in 2021. At that time, if you try to access portal with this old IGS, it's showing a error directly saying that key update your port WD. You please update this new exe file. Once you update this, then can see you can see the portal is accessed very easily. So at that time only this IGS WD web dispatcher. Okay, IGS web dispatcher came into scenario only when you use a portal kind of thing, and many companies use if you implement portal side by side with ECC, no problem, but it's a huge budget kind of thing. If company is ready to take all those risks, no problem. Most of the companies first they live ECC, then they would some other send some other, then they think about portal after year or so, 2 years or so. At that time, you need to update this also. Okay, and these logs are instance logs. Data won't find anything in data. This is what we seen about DVBMGS folder. Now you see we have one more folder called sys. As I discussed in DBMGS, we have two folders. One is sys folder, one is DBMGS. Till now we have seen this DBMGS folder. Now we will see the sys folder. Here in sys, what do you have? Since sys we have profiles, we have exe, we have global. These three things we have in uh, this exe folder, sorry, sys folder. It plays a vital role. See what it does. With the help of the sys folder only, you can change all your profiles whenever required by you. All your profiles you can change. You can start playing with the system with the help of that only. I'll show you how to do that. AL11. Now find sys. I want to find sys folder, sys global. I want sys global now. I'm targeting sys with profiles. Okay, see directory sys with profiles. In profile, what do you have? In profile, what do you have? For all systems, which are system working with, you have got three profiles. Okay, you have got profiles, you have got start profile, you have got instance profiles, and you have got default profiles. With the help of these profiles, you can change your entire system. The performance of if a performance system give any error, you have to do some things in the profile, instance profile, start profile, and default profile. Mostly we use start profile. Why? When is start profile being used? Start profile being used when your system get started. So whenever you start working with profiles, you have to take one backup. See, this BAKM is backup. BAKM is backup. I just open this profile. See, from 2021 we made many changes in profiles. See, these are ashes. These all are changes made. These all are changes failed. So here's what happens. See, login fails to the user lock. Matlab if 3 times if you enter long user, your user ID may get locked. Because see here we have seen 5, your 2, 1. Matlab you're changing values whenever you required. You change your values whenever required. You change your values. Nobody will ask. Okay. then log in. If I get 2 here, if I enter 2 times wrong password, my system will get locked. My system will get locked if I enter 2 wrong passwords. Okay. These all are parameters we can make. This is the parameter file. The instance, this is a profile. This is which profile? EHP. This is the instance profile. Okay. Instance profile, you can play around with all these profiles. If somebody say my performance is not well, and see here you can see RD's WP die is equal to 15. Matlab, my dialog processor should be 15. Previously they were 10. Then somebody made it 13. Now is a 15. And background, previously they were 3. Somebody made it 4. Now they were 6. Matlab here, whatever changes you made, everything gets recorded with the user ID and the date and time. User ID, date and time, we will get everything recorded over here. You can easily tell ki how many times your profile been changed in particular month, a particular week, a particular year without any issues. Okay, so we have a topic called parameters. At that time, we will see how to work with the parameters. First of all, you know how many profiles we have. In profile folder, you have 3 profiles like default profile, instance profile, and the start profiles. Okay, and these are used. These are used to this being used to start your system or increase or decrease the performance system or increase or decrease, because SAP has got 1500 parameter defined, and you are the base consultant. You are not going to use all 1500 parameters. You use only those parameters which are relevant to your business, because there are some parameters which are industry specific. Some oil industry using some parameters, fuel industry some parameters, food industry some parameters, but there are some parameters which are universally accepted. So you have to use those parameters and make. Once you install system is not ready to hand over to the end users. You have to do all these activities like this all are post steps. When you install system, you will get system with only 6. So when you install system, you will get only how many cells show you. You will get how many things you are getting. I'll show you. 1 minute. Give me a moment. See, you will get 10 by default. 10 process you will get. You can make it 20, 30, 40. It's up to you, but it's depending upon your availability. But live production server is having value called 60, 65. Because of those their RAM, they can afford 60 work processes in one server, and they have got 10 server. They have got 600 work processes where 2 to 3,000 people are easily working. 4,000 people are easily working with that. And with this 15 process, minimum 200 people are working very easily. Okay, this all depend. These are parameters. Sometimes if you have found any issues, you contact with SAP saying that this is my hardware, this is my users. So what is the feasible value? So they will give exact value because they have got system throughout the globe. They know which system working fine with what parameters. They have total inventory control with them. Okay, no worries. This is what profile file. And first we see profile, then we have exe file. We have DVB and exe. We have seen this. Now we have to see sysexe. We have to see 6exe. See this 6exe. We have kernels at 2 places. One is at system, one is at DVB MGS. Both need to upgrade it whenever it requires. In that, we have one folder like UC. Issue stands for Unicode, and is a 64-bit system. And here you find all same files. You do files, all same files. You have to upgrade this. Whenever you upgrade a kernel, you have to upgrade this file also from
So
kernel level.
kernel files we
This
need
was,
to extract and paste at both these locations, right?
yeah, both these locations. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Take a old file, take a new file, rename this
Mhm.
file, and copy that
Mhm.
new file and update it. And if for any reason not updating, then immediately replace that old file and again put this new file, because for upgrading kernel you will get only 40 minutes window, not like
Okay.
2 days. They will
Okay.
give 40 minutes to do all things whatever you want. If you are able in on 36 minutes you find these things are not working for me right away and 4 minutes are left, you just replace your files immediately and tell team key not able to upgrade, we will try next week, because people are waiting for working. This all we do it at when system is live up and running, you just take a shutdown of 40 minutes. If you take system shutdown at weekends, you can do R&Ds for 2-3 hours, no problem. You will get window of 3 hours on weekends. But if you do on live, people are working, mostly people are doing this in lunchtime. If you go for break for 40 minutes, 30 minutes, the basis do all these activities and start system and give it to users. Okay?
Okay, got it.
It's all depends. Yeah, it's all depends. Now you come to know this exe file importance and the profile file importance. With the profile, this profile file important. Now we have
Right.
called one global file. We have called one global file.
File, we will always update the start file, right? We will not update the default file. Am I correct?
No, not like that. Come again. Tell me what you want. Tell me. Ask
So
here.
if I need to update the work processes, or if I need to update any SCP star thing, so we need to update only the start underscore DVE BMG file, not the
No,
default
no, no,
profile.
no, 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 no. You want see there are there are big theory behind this. Okay. If you
Okay.
do see, I'll take example of production server where we have
Mhm,
5 systems in a landscape, matlab 1
mhm,
CI and 4 application servers, and you want
mhm,
to make changes in all the servers. At that
mhm.
time, you have to make changes in default profile where it will replace value on server in one go. Otherwise, you have to start and shut down 5 servers each time.
Okay.
No, don't
Okay.
do it. Just do change in default. It will take effect in entire servers, all servers, 10 servers, 20 servers. But if you want to make change in only one profile, like quality server, development server, you have only one server, no application servers. At that time, you have to make changes in instance profile, no start profile.
Okay.
Instance means
So
this is the instance, EHP.
okay.
And one more thing, this is the quite older system, but now you see new systems where you will find only default profile and instance profile, no start profile. They
Okay.
embedded start profile into instance profile. They embedded start profile into this instance profile. Now you find in network latest system, you see you find only two profile, default profile, instance profile, and start profile is there but is embedded in. They added 4 lines at the bottom of instance profile. That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
So where
Sir,
you will
now
get all. Tell me.
another question is, you said if I need to make changes on 5 systems, then I need to update the default profile, right? If I want to make any changes on all 5 servers at once. So I mean, I need to touch which default profile. I mean, which server I will work for, the first server which we installed in the system, or it would be any server. I can check the I can update the default profile, and it will be updated for all the servers.
You have to update in CI, central instance.
Okay, got it.
Central instance is is a master server, is a like a leader server. Remaining as a
Uh-huh.
slave server is a master server. Remaining as slave servers, whatever things you did over there, it all impacting all the servers.
Okay.
Or if you take any slave server, application server,
Uh-huh.
you make
Uh-huh.
changes, it will not get impacted to any other server
Okay.
because all slave systems are connected to master. No master connected to slave.
Right.
Okay, so you have
Got
to
it.
take you have to take mostly 0 0, and remaining servers are like 0 1 0 2 0 3 0 4. You have to do
Okay.
it in 0 0. It will inherit, it will impart all values to other servers automatically.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Yeah, done. Got it.
Great. Now I just want to show you one more thing, which is a global kind of thing. See, global here, it shows how many clients have been used till now. See, these are the clients 014, 066, 00, 055. This all keeping a record of your uh, clients which are being used, nothing else. Only
To say,
it
you
keeps the
mean to
record
You mean to say the number of clients whatever has been created in the system?
system. Yeah, in particular system, it will keep a record of all those things,
Okay.
which are global file.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So imperative of like those profiles has been deleted from the systems. Still, it will keep the list of all those profiles, right?
Yes, exactly.
So what will
Exactly.
happen if what will happen if I create a profile, say
Profile a client. Profile a
client,
client. These are the clients. Yeah.
client. Yeah. So if I have created a client by the name of AVD, okay.
No, you cannot create. You cannot create client. For creating client, you need 3 digit from 000 to 999.
Okay, so if I have created a client, say from I mean triple three. I have created a client
Yeah.
triple three. My work has been completed and no, it's no more required in the project. So I have
Mm.
deleted that. Now after that, after say 3 months, I again created the same profile, which is 333. So how it is going to keep I mean keep it over here?
No, it will not take that file
Okay.
because for any landscape,
Uh-huh.
people may create 2 to 3 clients only, maximum 4 clients, and you have number range between 000 to 999. You can choose any client, not require कि you want the same client. Huh? If you want the same client, then you have to do many hanky panky things like do export import from here and there, all those things. To avoid all those things, you can see tomorrow when we start client administration, we will create
Mhm.
one client which is required by you. Again,
Okay.
I create and leave. Then you again create one more client with the same number. So it see
Mhm.
how many years it grows. It shows key logical and expected client is already there in system. So all those things are coming in your place if you want same thing. Now you can make any other client with another name. No issue with that. No?
Okay.
See, there are many. There are you have options from 000 to 900. Sorry, not
Uh-huh.
900, 999. You can choose anyone between them. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
maximum development we gave 4 clients. In quality, 1 or 2, 3 clients maximum. In
Mhm.
production, only one client. Always one client in production. No 2 clients required in production. Only one client,
Okay.
which is ranging from 00 to 99. Take any number of your choice.
Okay.
Okay, now we come to know what is the importance of this SIS profile. What is the
Yes.
importance of SIS? Okay. Now you see, now we jump on to one more thing, USR SAP Trans. We jump on to one more profile called USR SAP Trans, where you can do all your transport related activity, upgrade related activity, transport related activity, and upgrade related activity. And it has got many routes like bin, buffer, co-file, data file, EPS file, log file, temp file. This has got this many routes. Now we will see one by one how it works. Okay. The bin is nothing. So when we discussed deep, when you go deeper into our chapters, one fine day we will do HTMS configuration. HTMS configuration means we need to connect all your systems internally. Which systems? The development system, the quality system, and the production system, by which you can move the object which is created by developer or a functional team from development to quality, from quality to production. How it, there is no kind of copy pasting in SAP. Okay. For example, you have 70,000 tables or 55,000 tables in development server, and some functional consultant made changes in 37,234 table only. So how to copy those table? Same table exists in quality and production with other values. When you move changes, when you do any changes in particular table or particular configuration, it stores automatically in some of the table in the environment. So if you want to take same changes to quality, whenever you do changes, it create one request method, all those changes locked over here. Previous value override with the new value is there. Then it create one request is of 6 digits. We'll see how to create request also. Once you create, when you create this request, you will get a mail from a functional team. Please move this request to the quality. When you move that request to the quality, what happened? You open same configuration, you get same values. Matlab, the same table will be updated in quality also. Then you get a mail to move it to production. So in production, see the configuration, you get the same changes. Previously not able to see, but now you can see same changes in same. Matlab, you put everything in sync, your quality development, quality production. So what is bin does whenever do HTML configuration? HTML configuration done in 3 servers, not 1 server. To quality system and production system or development systems, okay, where development is a domain controller and this quality production are the member of domain controller. See, I have written here, quality production are member of domain and development is a domain controller. So here it will keep a logs, what changes you made or some other person change what mean. So you will find what year, what all changes you made for the entire year in that HTMS. When you do this HTMS topic, you'll come to know, tell me.
Sir, can you repeat from the user SCP trans because your voice was breaking?
I was breaking.
And
Okay. No problem. See, when I talk about USR SAP trans bin folder keep so when you use this bin folder, what is the use of this bin folder? Bin folder is being used to keep our configuration changes. What configuration changes? Because HTML is operated between development system, quality system, and the production system. So where quality is the main system, domain controller, and quality and production are the member of domain controller. Okay, so whatever changes you made for the whole year in your configuration of HTML, you find logs in bin folder. The bin folder, if somebody asks what is this, it saves the configuration of HTML changes. That's it. Okay. Buffer also same thing. You can see all configuration regarding to bin and buffer both saves config files of HTML only. And just now I talked about request. Request means which you need to move from development to quality, quality to production. When I create one request, the request number is something like this. This is my request number 913456. So what it does, it creates two files at OS level. One is co file and one is data file. One is co file, we started from K. One is data file, we started from R, but both remain the same. If somebody asks you to move something, when you move something, this co file, data file, same files will get overwritten in quality server, co-file data file, same will get overwritten in production server, data file co-file. When these things moves properly into server, then only you can able to this request in that server, and whatever changes you made to this request are coming by default to that server once you made changes and moved. If you just move this K file, co-file, if you move this R file, you are not able to see the impact and your transport showing in error phase because you have it will not show, it will not allow you to move only. To move a transport file from OS level, you need to copy co-file data file to a target location, or there is a transaction code HTMS transaction code HTMS import. It's a transaction code by which you can import any transaction, any request from any server to anywhere, but it should be configured earlier only. Today you create request. If somebody said, if there is no HTML configuration between the servers and somebody asks you to move, you cannot because you do not have configuration. So what is a post installation step? When you install a system, you have to upgrade your kernel. You have to do this HTML activity, big activity. This is the, but if you join a company after implementation, so these all are ready. You just want to maintain this. If you join a company at the implementation phase, at that time you are able, you are get a chance to work on all these things. But in our course, we will do how to configure single system and two system. We are able to see. We'll see how to configure two system landscapes, and how to move things from one system to one system. We are going to see lively within two servers. Okay, co-files and data files. Clear? Shall I move ahead?
It is clear.
Yeah. Just remember data file and the co-file. Now the things comes EPS. EPS stands for Electronic Parcel Service. Is a EPS is logs the information of log all patch data information. Whenever you do patch upgrade, whenever in your lifetime you got a chance to do patch upgradation, at that time when you extract patches, you have to keep patches in this path USR SAP trans EPS in, because when I run the transaction of patch upgrade, it will go and read this path only. See, SPAM spam. This is a T code to run a transaction to upgrade a patch. Now when I load, see, it will not load front end. See, I'll show you when we implement a system. When I run this, when I have 50 patches to update, for example, 50 patches to load all 50 patches over here. Where? In EPS in. Okay, when you load all EPS in, I'm going to come here, and from here you have to do all these activities from 000 client, and this is client number 800, where all these things are not allowed. You have to use only client 00 to do kernel upgrade, to do patch upgrade, and any activity related you have to do in 000 client only. When I log into 000 client, then this front end application server get activated. When I press on this, it will show you the path from where it is going to access all the files. Okay, 1 minute. I'm in D drive, I'm in USR, I'm in SAP, is not accessible, no problem. I'll go with here now. Go with A11 and try to find out path of USR SAP trans C. This is my USR SAP trans file. SAP MT, this is a shortcut. SID, SAP MT trans. What do you get here? You got everything over here. CPS file, pin file, buffer file, co file, data file, log file, temp file. This, see this, for this log, for this temp, we have a big history for this. When just listen two things properly, but when we do patch upgradation, we will do in detail. Whenever you do upgrade any patch, anything, the log will return in temporary folder. Because when you start doing upgrade any patches or EHP upgrade, system upgrade, okay, so you can change your mind after 2 hours. Okay, I don't want to do upgrade, I'll come back. But you made many changes. Those changes will not affect your database at all. It affects only one shadow system and temporary table. If you press delete, go back, nothing will hamper. Then after you work for 3-4 hours and you come back and your system is stable phase. Matlab, it was like that how it worked before. But once your upgrade is done and is give a confirmation, please agree that you did everything perfectly and you agree with it. You confirm. Once you confirm that I have done everything with my own knowledge, then from temporary, everything moves to the log folder. Once it moves from here to here, then you see your system been upgraded and all files will, then there is no revert back. Then there is no revert back. Once you confirm, then immediately after 2 minutes, it will become empty. It will transfer everything to here. Then you will find log files thereafter in log file only. But while doing upgrade, you will find log file. See, there is a phase. There is a phase where the system is stuck from last 3 hours. I don't know what to do. Way to check logs, you need to check in temporary folder. Temporary folder, what you need to check over there, you need to check whether timing is increasing or not. But if timing is changing continuously, but it is writing something in a background, because you are not going to see, you just say a black screen while upgrade. you know that it will take 8 hours, wait for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10, 11 hours. And if you see timing is changing, this file, this file, this file, it means upgrade is happening somewhere. If nothing is moved from last 4, 5, 6 hours, then you have to take a step. Ask the manager, ask your seniors, or take anything why it's not running. Ask, take help from Google, take help from SAP. This template table should be updated frequently. Once in an hour, it's fully updated. It means update is going on. Once update is done, then where you find all your files, you will find all your files in this folder. Where is that log folder? This is my main log, okay? This is my main log. See, all these are updated. Somebody did all this updated. Just written everything like here. Whether things are moved from temporary to log file when you accept your upgrade or upset to anything which you have done. So temporary, you can go back at any point of time till it is in a temporary phase. But when you move to, when you agree and move it to the log file, then you can, that the tick mark will come when system is updated, but you have to accept what I have done, then this log file get updated for you. Okay, that is a difference between EPS temp folder and the log folder. Okay, and EPS in what you find? In EPS you find all your EPS in, you find all your upgrade files. If you want to upgrade 100 files, keep 100 files in EPS in and fire the command of upgrade. It will start upgrade one by one. If you put file somewhere in C drive, D drive, it will not write. SAP understand only EPS in folder for extracting or upgrading your patches from any point. Understood?
I got it.
Understood?
Yes.
So you do one thing. We'll stop the session over here today. I'll send
Okay.
this video to you. So go to the video today and tomorrow. Tomorrow there is no session for us, and day after tomorrow no session. From Monday, we'll do one thing.